All right, today we're going to start our paper weaving project. This is kind of what it's going to look like when it's finished. You're going to have two pieces of paper today. We always write our name and our teacher's name first on the black paper. And then on the front, you're going to use paint sticks today, and I'm giving you only two colors, black and white. So your colors you are going to use are pink and brown, and then black and white. And you're going to create patterns with different kinds of lines. So you can't see the black as well on the white paper. You can see the white a little bit better. I'm going to do one pattern that's kind of a round or curvy shape with one of my papers. And you can make any kind of patterns you want. And then on this one, I'm going to do patterns that are more straight. So I think I'm going to do some diagonal lines and maybe some zigzag lines. But I want to try to get these filled in so there's not space that's white showing. So I can probably choose to use black as well if I want on this one, since you'll see it on the white paper. And then I'll repeat my pattern. It doesn't have to be exactly the same every single time. So you're going to create your designs and fill up the whole paper. I'll show you what that looks like kind of when it's finished. All right, so I'm almost finished. I kind of did a few more lines, and I'm not necessarily following it perfectly with my pattern. I kind of changed my pattern a little bit, but I do want to get the white spots filled in with my paint sticks, which means I'll overlap a little bit of my color. So I'm kind of using my brain just to kind of think as I go and changing up my ideas as I'm thinking about them. So I kind of like this triangle shape. I might actually trying to decide if I should leave that white or maybe color that in. I want to try to get all the white spots. That's why you have these messy mats here. I think I'm going to color this part in pink. Even though that's not my pattern, I like how pink and black look next to each other. Sometimes if those paint sticks aren't dry, they'll blend together a little bit. And then that one's finished. Get some of these extra white spots. This one I did some circles with the white. I left a little bit of the black paper showing. I'm just going to go back and add some pink a little bit on top of the white. So it kind of looks like this bullseye. And if you want to add brown to that one too, you can. Don't think the black will show up on this one. It's kind of a gray color paper. All right, now when that's finished and it's dry, you're going to have a little bit of time if you do, and we're going to add some details and patterns on top of some of these. And I'll show you that in a second. Okay, once these are dry, with your black and your white oil pastel, you're going to go back and add some just simple patterns, designs, lines for some interest and contrast. They don't have to be very detailed. You can just make simple lines maybe between some of your designs. The white looks really good on top of the black. You could also do black on top of the pink, which looks interesting. And we're going to weave these papers together next week. And it'll look really interesting. You see a little bit of the bullseye that I created. And then my pattern you can't really tell, but it makes it look kind of interesting with the bullseye woven into it. So we'll do some more of this next week.